Hi, my name is Robert, and I have a limited budget. What that means is that I don't actually have any money that I can spend on this game, but I'm going to do my best to still play the limited formats of Sealed and Draft. Now, a couple videos ago, we did the Sealed War of the Spark, and that actually gave me enough gems that I can go into the traditional draft. However, something else happened that gets me into the traditional draft as well. I went to a pre-release and I got a traditional draft entry. So I'm just going to go straight into the traditional draft today. Yeah. So let's get started. All right. First pack. We have an Oath of Kaya. When it leaves the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to any target and you gain 3 life. Whenever an opponent attacks a planeswalker you control with 1 or more creatures, Oath of Kaya deals 2 damage to that player and you gain 2 life. That's not the best because it focuses on a planeswalker heavy deck. We got a Hawatli. I'm not good at pronouncing names, so if I pronounced it wrong, I'm sorry. Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. You gain life equal to the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Okay, that's useful. So a 1/1 counter and a punch there. That's useful. That's interesting because if I'm in a bind, I can just say, "Oh, this creature dies instead." Thunder Drake. We got a Duskmantle Operative. Vampire Opportunist. A 2/2 with Death Touch. We got a 1/1 counter or proliferate. A Snare Spinner. Okay. We will start with... We'll start with the Rampage. Alright, second pack, we have second pick. A Rescuer Sphinx. It's useful for things that come into, or that have enter the battlefield abilities. Creatures you control have haste. That's nice just as an ability. 2 1/1 counters and can't be blocked. We have an enchant land. So a little bit of ramp. Let's see. Draw 2 cards, amass 1. That's not very useful in this format. There aren't very many artifacts. But you can still tap down something and draw a card. I like the card draw for 1. We have a Narset for that one. Liliana's Triumph. So forcing them to sack a creature. Dreadhorde Twins. So amass and then it gets trample. That's good. Samut Sprint. Prismite is next to useless. I like the Dreadhorde Twins. Okay, so some life gain and discarding or resetting my hand. Grim Initiate, first strike, amass 1. That's actually fairly decent. That's a lot of different removal, but it's not really in the colors I've been picking. But again, I'm not tied down right now. We'll do the battlefield promotion. Untap all creatures you control with flying. Get +2/+2 until end of turn. A Banehound. Banehound's actually really good. A 1/1 with lifelink and haste for 1. That's really good. Devouring Helion, so sacking creatures for 1/1 counters. Return target creature card from graveyard to hand. Return target planeswalker. Okay, so essentially a creature because I haven't picked any planeswalkers yet. We got a Kaya's Ghost form, so that's actually pretty useful. We have an Honor the God Pharaoh, so drawing cards and amassing. It's a 2/3 for 2, effectively. Those will come around more. I'll take the Devouring Helion just for the heck of it. Teferi's Time Twist, so bounce and return and then enters with 1/1 counter. A draw for 1. Discard and amass. Draw a card, lose 1 life. That's a big creature. I like the Defiant Strike still. Battlefield, you gain 5 life. Sack a creature or planeswalker to deal 4 damage. I like the amass. We have the Vampire Opportunist, Lazotep Behemoth, Duskmantle Operative. We'll do the Behemoth. Soren's Thirst is good. We'll take the Tithebreaker. We'll take the removal. We'll take the removal. We'll take the Ghost form. Alright, Neheb Dreadhorde Champion. That's a good one. Especially with the red we've been pulling. Banehound's good too. Like to get that. Hopefully it comes back around. Mana Geode's good for fixing, but Neheb is the best, I think. That's not particularly useful, but it's a 2/3 with flying. Your opponents and permanents your opponents control with hexproof can be the targets of spells and abilities as though they didn't have hexproof. There's honestly not much hexproof in this set, but it's a couple of exiles, so that's removal. We got a 3/2 with Mass 2, Behemoth, Goblin Assailant, +2/+1 in haste, plus the Scry. Ugin's Conduit enters with X/1/1 counters on it. If damage would be dealt to it while it... Okay, so basically if it sustains damage, it literally sustains damage because you're removing 1/1 counters from it. I mean, it's okay if you can get it, or if you can ramp into it, but can't ramp into it. I think Kaya's the good play. Arlen, Voice of the Pack. We have a Gleaming Overseer. Battlefield Promotion. Makeshift Battalion. Okay, so it gets bigger when it and other things attack. Teo's Light Shield. Duskmantle Operative. We have a Lazotep Reaver. A Pyro Helix. That could be interesting. We've got that Defiant Strike again. Mass X, where it's the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. That could be really big if we decide to go with spells. Sure. We've got a Sarkon there. Gideon's Sacrifice. Heartfire. Sarkon's Catharsis. Raging Crunch. So I really like all of the things that are giving the Amasses better abilities. But I really kind of want to take the Sarkon, but I think this is better in this case. There's an Amass 3. Lifelink. Or the Banehound again. This still has... That's got the best value there. You know what? I think we're going to go with Bolas's colors. And I'll take that again. We're going to do that. We need to start putting spells in. Oh, I know they're all spells, but I mean, like instants and sorceries. A 4/3 with reach. Yeah, we'll take that. We have the Time Twist, we have a Banehound, we have a Demolish. A 1/5 with lifelink, that's not good. I want the Banehound. We'll go with the Samut Sprint. And the Duskmantle Operative. And the Unlikely Aid. We'll do the Heartfire. And we have no choice. Not taking Karn. Karn is worthless in this. Despark. That'd be good if we were going to run white, but there's Bolt Bend. We can always do the Banehound again. No escape, counter target creature, planeswalker. Exile it and then scry. Okay, that's actually a pretty good counter spell. I think the Banehound might make it around again. Yeah, we'll do the no escape. We have a Tameo. An Interplanar Beacon. Soren's Thirst, Kai's Ghost Form. A Thunder Drake, Callous Dismissal. We'll do the Soren's Thirst. Demolish artifacts or lands. We also have the Soren's Thirst. I want the other Gleaming Overseer. There's a Teo. Jace's Triumph, so that would be draw 2 cards in this case. Sky Theater Strix, Shriek Diver, Unlikely Aid, Burning Prophet. So apparently we're doing the whole spells thing. I want the other Unlikely Aid in that case. We're going to do the Aid the Fallen, so I can pull something back. We'll do a Soren's Thirst. Nahiri's Stone Blades, Heartfire, on Crop Invader, Kai's Ghost Form. We have a Teferi's Time Twist and a Demolish. I'll do the Time Twist because that actually is helpful. Banehound came back. That's great. Love the fact that the Banehound came back. I'm loving that the Kai's Ghost Form is there. We'll do the Lazotep Blading. We'll do a Demolish. We'll do the Blind Blast so we can draw, and we have the Heartfire. Okay, we have way too many. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. We're actually going to not suggest lands and just... Oops. And then Kaya's good. I definitely want that. Don't want that. Don't really want that either, actually, so... the Ogre's fine. That's great. That's great. I don't really need the Demolish. The Devouring Helion would be great, especially if I've got Ghost Forms on the battlefield. I want that counter target creature planes. Yeah, want that. That's helpful. Okay, how many of these are creatures, actually? We have 4... 5... 6... 7... 8, 9... 10, 11, 12, 13, but a lot of these have a mass trigger, so that's okay. Aid the Fallen's fine. That's less good than I'd like it to be. I'll keep those because I have the ghost forms. I'm going to be splashing blue for these guys. Totally lost. That's a bit expensive. Kaya's still good. The Blind Blast isn't as good as I'd like it to be. The Unlikely Aid isn't actually doing what I want this deck to do. Soren's Thirst is fine. Aid the Fallen's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine, because if I pair that with something like this, then it works perfectly. I want the Banehounds. The Banehounds are good. I want to say get rid of this, but... Need to get rid of about 5 more. Let's see. It's forcibly sacrificing stuff. That's fine because of the ghost forms. But countering isn't really something we're doing, so we'll just get rid of that. That's too situational that we would need the reach. We'll take out the time twist. Then we've got 2 more. We'll take that out. And I think we'll take the Lazotep plating out. Okay. Um... Okay, so lands. We'll just have it suggest the lands. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. I think that'll be it then. Let's start our first game. And this is actually my first time drafting in this game. Play first. Yeah, mulligan. Okay, that's something I can deal with. I would prefer something other than the swamp, though. That, Banehound. So we've got the Soren's Thirsts. So at least we can kill something if it comes out. And there's all of our colors.
You don't look scared. I can fix that. Oh, they're so cute.
So I think this is the play. I do that. I go to combat. I attack them. I see what they do. Okay. And then I'll just Heartfire, sacrificing the Banehound, or wait. I'll Heartfire, sacrificing the Banehound. And kill that thing. And then that. Okay. I don't have any good attacks. No blocks either. Sure, I can do that. I'll kill that. And then I'll do this. And I have no good attacks.
You call it anarchy. For me, it's just another day.
Okay, so they got a Domri. Great. They still don't have any real good attacks, so that's a thing. Okay, so there's my Banehound. But they definitely don't have good attacks. I'll pass. See what they do. Cool, creature spells can't be countered. See what they got. Yeah, block that. It's the only thing I can do. Sure. It's been declared as an attacker or a blocker, so it's going to die anyway, but this is blocked still.
What? You expect me to tuck my tail between my legs?
Yep. Okay. Dreadhorde Twins. Works for me. Yep, it's gonna kill my army, but I guess that's fine. Okay. Least I'm staving off death right now. Sure, I'll block it. And let's see what we can do. Feel like there's not much. Except for that. Okay.
I can get rid of anything, living or dead. Sometimes I'm gonna make myself scarce. Heavily on the spirits, if you know what I mean.
It's fine by me. I can still exile that. Or that, actually.
me
With a
this
little
time.
cunning, you can dodge death
Bravo.
and taxes.
So if they kill it, which they're more likely to come after me at this point. Or if I kill it. Okay. This is a problem. Have to block that. Well, that helps. Okay, that's game.
Harness the elements.
All right. Game 2. I think having thalazotep plating would be more helpful. Yeah, I want that and that actually. We'll take out the Soren's Thirsts. Actually, the Soren's Thirsts did help a bit. It was always inconvenient to do that, so I want that. Okay. Game 2. I'll play first, because I've got that, I've got that. That'll help, but I really need a blue or a red. Preferably a blue. That's a blue. We'll do the blue now, and we'll all out attack because there's no reason not to. That's a second Banehound, which makes this go a little bit faster. Okay. Put the red out. And I'll pass. And then we have the invading Manticore, which helps a lot. Still gaining a bunch of life. Cool, it's a hexproof crocodile. So, yeah, that's going to work in my favor.
But not forever.
And we'll attack with those guys, because they're tapped out and can't do anything. This is the polar opposite of the earlier game. Oh, cool. You brought that back, the companion person. Sure, I'll do that.
I'm not dead yet. Try harder.
Yeah, we'll do that. Perfect. And before the end step, I'll do that. And I think I'm actually good with how it is now. Just gonna wait for them to sideboard. This seems to be going actually pretty well for me. I drew literally every answer I needed in that last game, but, you know. My guess is that they're going to play first because they don't want me to play first. As cool as it is that I have all the things, at least I have an amass, so I guess I'll keep that, and I'll keep the swamp there so that I can do that. That is one annoying cat. That works. Yeah, no. We have a swamp, we have a vizier. All right. I can... do this. And I think that's good for this turn. Oh, great.
Enjoy yourself and live like a king. My friend is here to help your pain.
It's okay. I don't need to gain life right now. Okay, don't know why they're keeping that up if they're just going to not do anything with it. Kinda spooky. We'll attack the Tybalt. Cool.
Let's
So it can't deal damage to anything on my side. Which is pretty funny. Oh, it's gonna deal damage to the Tybalt? Okay, cool. And then I'm going to get that thing back. And I get the amass trigger. That got pretty beefy real quick. Cool, it's a Spellgorger weird. That's really funny. Out of curiosity, how many are... Oh, it's just 2? Okay, that's fine. So, we'll kill the Spellgorger weird first. Okay, that's fine. I'm still going to amass 3 more, or... Oh, 2 more, yeah. And I'll attack with that guy. Because, you know, why not? Cool, literally does not matter, they're both dead. And we have an island, and I'll do that. And the Banehound will help. I really need 1 red mana. Or that. It's a menacey, hexproofy, death touchy thing. And then we got that. That's great. So now I can trade lands for mana and extra cards. That's great. Okay. Yeah, match 1. I guess match 1 won? Because I won the first match? Either way, that's pretty great. I got my 40 lands, I got my black and red spells, I got 2 wins there, and a mastery orb. That's great. I'll put the mastery orb there. And now I'm up to this point. Yay, 2 packs. That's great. Okay. We're going to play one more game, or one more match, and then, I think this will be just the last match for this video. And then we'll come back and play some more later. So they're going first, but I've got 2 Banehounds in hand and a Vizier, so that's actually pretty cool. The only thing that could make it better is not that, but that's pretty awesome, given that I have everything I need to cast it. I mean, in hand. We have that, so I have another Banehound. Oh, they kept a 1-land hand? Must be pretty good, but I don't think it's as great as they were hoping for. Yeah, that's fine for now. I'll just wait for Kaya's ghost form. So we'll do that. And this guy. That's really, really funny. So yeah. I'll wait on this. I want to hold that up. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have exactly 11 damage that I can throw at them. Sure. Deal the damage to the Grizzly. And then swap. Okay. And no attacks. zombie creature tokens still have death touch, so that's good. That's lethal, forces them to block. Likely blocks are the Crunch Wrangler and the Bloom Hulk. And I could force in 2 damage, but I don't want to do that right now. It was a misplay to attack all at once like that. But hopefully I'll pull something that helps. I wonder what they've got in their hand. Oh, a 1/1 counter, and then proliferate. Perfect. No blocks. Why would I block? Especially when I got that.
I can get rid of anything.
Let's see. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, second game. Let's see how we do. The opponent is going first, which means I'm on the draw. If I draw a swamp, then this is great. They mulliganed. I feel like this looks familiar to them. We got a Soren's Thirst. No creatures yet. That's weird to me. I'm just gonna keep doing this until I have something bigger to put in front of that. There we go. Cool. I don't need that anymore, so we'll put that on the bottom. And to damage. This is going very quickly. Okay, a Crunch Wrangler. Perfect. Sure. Yeah, we'll just kill it at the end of their turn. Okay. That also works. No good attacks. That's bad. Two instants and sorceries. Okay. Well, you know what I like? I like death touchy things. And I like ghost forms on the things that give death touchy things. No attacks. Still no good attacks. Those crocodiles are annoying. So putting a 1/1 counter on that, that's fine. Perfect. It's a 1/1 nothing. So I can do that now. Sack this guy. And then also sack that guy. Get another one back. And have a 6/6. But we'll do it like that. And then I'll do that. No attacks.
I will help you through this.
Sure, it's a very beefy crocodile. We'll put it on that, and then we'll attack him with that. Please kill it. Please be nice and kill it. Perfect. Okay, so all of his creatures can tap for mana now. That's great.
Share in my strength.
Sure. Just let it through. Okay, that's fine. I'll play that. Okay, he's starting to turn it on me. I'm not happy about that. That's an Ugin.
And the truth lies beyond vision.
I should have played the mountain. Oh well, at least he thinks I'm holding something up.
I can create
That's annoying.
or destroy.
He's attacking with the Crunch Wrangler. That'll get bigger, but I have stuff that does amass, so the Death Touch will at least kill it. We'll Banehound. And I have a problem. Pretty big problem. Come on, could really use the Kaya or... Well, Soren's Thirst, at least. kill something if I target one of those. Yeah, not happy with that.
Secrets manifest before you.
Oh, so, yeah, they're just going to do that. That's what they're doing. Yep. So they're just going to exile this, and I have no blocks, but it doesn't matter, because this is game. Okay, so that one didn't go as well as I had hoped. Actually, I want the Heartfires in... I want that as well. Soren's Thirst isn't doing anything, so we'll go there. Suggest lands for the new sideboard. And see if I can win this one. I hope I can. I'll play first. And I will mulligan. Because I've got a Banehound on top, that works fine. We'll do that, we'll do that. We'll attack him with it. Hoping for a blue. That's not a blue, that's not even... I'll just pass. Whew, that's not good. That's really not good. They're going to be... Oh, no attacks? Okay. Sure. I need a land. I need a land or I'm gonna lose this. That's a land. It's not particularly my favorite type of land, but it is a land nonetheless. I could Kaya's ghost form on that later, but right now what I need is something to block. Oh my gosh, that was quick. That's really not great. So yeah, Kaya's ghost form. I think I can kill that thing. Okay. They're going to swing for 7. So I pass to blockers. I block with the Devouring Helion. And then I'll target that, sacking that. That did nothing. I'm in a pickle. I need an island. They're holding something, no attacks. So yeah. Cool. I'll wait to see if they attack with anything. Hopefully they attack with the Paradise Druid. Cool. Okay, that's the snare spinner. But at least it'll live. So, I'll pass to blockers. I'll do that. I'll block. Then I'll do this. I really don't like putting that on the bottom, but I need something else. That's a mountain. That'll help. Cool. They're gonna loot. That's fine. Really? Okay. No attacks. There's no good attacks. That's annoying. That's a real problem, actually.
Serves me.
That looting's getting real annoying.
Truth lies beyond vision.
Concerned with what they're doing. That does nothing. Great. Okay. Well, they can destroy two things, but they're not for some reason.
Obeys me.
Oh, they're just using it as a way to build their board. And it's working. And it's a problem. And it's not as much of a problem anymore. They're looting for a counterspell. And they didn't find one. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm dead on board next turn unless I can... Ooh. Yep, good game. And that's it. Well, at least I'm getting some gold. That's always good. That being said, that has been the first two games, and I said I was going to be done after that last one, so we're going to be done here. Thank you for watching. If you have any advice on what you'd like to see me do better in these videos, or any way I can just do better in general at playing the game, please leave that in the comments below. Additionally, for those who have made it this far, later this week I will be doing a giveaway. I have a code from the pre-release tournaments that I would actually like to give away on this channel. I'll be giving that away in the pack opening video for this upcoming week. So again, thank you guys for watching, and this has been Robert with a limited budget.